Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So special. So special. So special. So special.
Like that.
So special. So special.
What's up, fellas?
What's good? What's good?
Man. We about to go live, brother. We is
All right, I'm ready.
Q right here, man. So stay tuned, D.
So special.
It is 9:01, and you are tuned in live to the Thursday night kickoff show. 4 corners of pressure, live in your living room. Killer collaborations on deck. I am your host / play-by-play announcer, the commish, alongside your host, the man with the golden voice, Wayne the voice, Matthews of Voice Sports, man. Y'all stay tuned. We got a lineup for y'all epics. We here. Game on. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, we are in here. Killer collaborations live in your living room. Hey, man. Again, my name is the commish. I'm going to let my man introduce himself only he can. You got it, bro.
Come on now. You know who it is. It is I, the quintessential stud muffin of the press box. It's your boy, the Darion Don Louisiana Visa. We in this place to do it and make it look easier. My man, the commish and Voice Sports killer collaborations in your face. D&V stand up. Let's get ready to get this thing popping. It's on like neck bones, and I bought my own hot sauce. Let's go, baby.
Indeed, man. Hey, man, today, if you wasn't aware, this weekend is the biggest game of the season thus far. It's early in 2021. But the Clock Boys has put on an epic showcase, man, of talent from around the nation in this national preseason event, man. Shout out to the Clock Boys, Coach Mike Brown and crew for putting on this epic event, man. They got them coming in from miles away for this epic bomb burner, man. Wayne, talk about these matchups, man.
Man, it's going to be every bit of what you expected as we get ready to come into this preseason here in 2020, post-COVID. Now, many of these teams on the road traveling, playing the big matchups they typically wouldn't see in their own host leagues. You got a chance to come out DMV, stand up and represent. So often, DMV teams travel and go to various places, whether it's Florida, Texas, North Carolina, South Carolina, anywhere that the rec is. They always go and hit the smoke. The smoke is coming here. I would love to see a representative from every org representing out here at the football field this weekend at Saturday. 4 quarters of pressure. Oh, my goodness. You got to be ready for it. I'm excited. The matchups are just incredible. I don't know which one draws more attention as everyone talks about this Clock Boys team and, of course, the KC Outlaws. But there's a whole host of matchups that I would definitely not classify as precursors. Every last one of them, in the words of my man, Ohio Player, is a banger.
Indeed, man. Hey, 100, man. They got them lined up from Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, New Jersey, Virginia Beach, and of course KC, man, coming from all the way from Missouri to get it in this DMV showdown. Hey, man. Hey, on the line right now, man. We're gonna get it moving, man. We got the insight, or the man with the insight around the nation, my man Darion Green.
Come on.
Hey, man, he has been putting it down for
What?
the youth since the beginning, man. I can't express to you how much knowledge this guy has, man, of kids all around the nation. Hey, man, tell him about D Green, man.
Man, for many people who don't know and haven't seen, I'm going to let you know right now, until the seal sees it, you're not official. My man is making that trip to come up and enjoy himself. It's going to be a bonanza, a great game to sit down and have so many media forces representing in unison. It's going to be incredible. Make sure if you haven't followed him, haven't linked up with him, Darion T. Green is on the scene. The seal is definitely for real.
How you
D.
fellas
Green.
doing today, man?
What's up, Green? What's happening?
Come on, man.
Man, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I'm super excited, waiting for that early morning flight.
Yes, indeed, man. Can't wait till you get
No
in town,
doubt, man. I can't wait.
Hey, man, we're going to get right into it, Green, man. We're going to get right into it, bro. Hey, man, tell the people who you are, who don't know you, man, and tell them a little bit about your platform.
I'm Darion Green. I put on the Southern Hospitality event for this could be the 3rd event. I've worked for Generation X, YNC. I've been a scout for over the years, a videographer, anything that has to do with youth football. I was around, whether it be events, combines, putting out content, vlogging, doing the whole 9, man, just making sure we give these kids a platform. On my platform, the seal, what I strive to do is get these kids some early exposure and make sure they leave a digital footprint to help them on the next level.
Right. Hey, man. Shout out to you
Awesome.
for everything that you've done. Wayne, you got something for him?
Man, I know me and D always talk, but this is really a historic moment for real on the youth sports level, because as much as Darion moves around and I move around, this will be the first time we in the same place at the same bat time. It's going to be off the hook. I'm excited. I think everyone else in the area should come out and definitely see it. It's going to be nothing but great stuff popping off. D, I know we talk a lot within the top 100 and a lot of different facets of the game throughout time. But coming into these games and looking at these matchups, for most people who don't understand the way the preseason is structured and the importance of getting out and getting these matchups in, give your insight as to how and why it's important for these teams to have games like this in the future.
It's important to have games like this for the simple fact is you get these crossover matchups and you also get these kids accustomed to playing against different fashions, different styles, different backgrounds. and it's pushing the envelope. And let's just say you don't make it to nationals at the end of the year, but you probably had some
Right.
bump in the preseason that helps you. And it's all about matchups and giving these kids an experience that can last a lifetime.
No doubt. And the opportunity for these teams to face off against squads that they would typically not face in their host leagues, in their host states, again, gives them a chance to find out what they're missing, as a lot of them come in with a lot of steam and momentum, many coming off of championships in the preseason year or the prior year. Now walking into this, does it give them a better feel moving forward, or give them that added confidence, or they need to know what they need to go back and fix more so, especially when you get a chance to sharpen iron against iron?
Most definitely. Sharpen iron against iron and doing these crossover matchups is something new for everybody. And then just to see different walks of life match up. You never know how this team going to do, how that team's going to do. And then those early matchups let you know what you have. Preseason, a lot of people right now are putting a lot of stock in preseason. I get it. It is a good matchup, but it's early. To me, I think we could kind of get it away from the keyboard and stuff like that, and not put so much emphasis on preseason, but rather how the teams recover and what they do on the season,
right.
Learning from preseason, because you got to go out there and test yourself. How else would you know what you have if you're not putting it on the line early? It's better to lose early than to lose late.
Right. And one thing I think a lot of these teams have in common is that they all are championship caliber. They all are playoff teams that have been able to have immense success in the past and want to walk into 2021 with that same momentum. So everybody has something to gain, and everything, even if you fall short, you got something that you still can gain from, because now you know what you need to fix. Whether it needs a Band-Aid or a cast, you got work to do.
Most definitely.
Hey, D Green.
Now.
Hey, man, tell me, man, is there any spotlight players, man, that you're looking forward to seeing in this event? I mean, there's going to be a lot of them. It's 6 games, 12 teams. Is there anybody that you have your radar on that you want to see work out in this game coming up on Saturday?
I want to see how Drew handles the pressure of playing with the Maryland. He's with a new team. And he was the clock boy last year, so now he's leading the Heat. And I want to see with the different styles of offense, how he fares this year. And also another prospect, like I spotlighted him already, is Tristan Sav. I think he's a talented kid, and everybody knows the clock boy is known for their ground game. And if you go get those 9 guys out the box, you're gonna need your quarterback to make those throws. Tucking on some zone reads and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to see what Tristan Sav does Saturday night against the great Kane Archer.
Indeed, man. Hey, is there any words of encouragement that you want to get? Oh, go ahead, Wayne.
No, go ahead. I totally agree. For all of the people at home, they need to hear it from the seal himself, because, of course, I can say it, Commissioner can say it 1,000 times. For those people that's watching at home, do you think that there is every reason for people to believe that Kane Archer is the quarterback that everybody hypes him up to be?
I think Kane Archer is a young quarterback. He's a great quarterback. He seems to rise to the occasion when the game is on the line, and he has a very strong arm. He can throw it in windows and throw across his body. He make the bad throws good, because when he's improvising and you rushing him, he's definitely that guy right now, the premier face of youth football right now, just by his gutty performances, whether it's on the ground or he's throwing some touchdowns.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
hey,
that's
D
definitely,
Green, man, appreciate you coming on. You know what I'm saying? It's always been love, man, since day one. Me and you, man, we've been in our inboxes, man, for years now, man, chopping it up, man, doing what we got to do for these youngins. Is there any words of encouragement you got for these teams who are going into battle on Saturday in this epic showcase?
This is going to be hostile territory. This is going to be the magnitude of this game and the crowd that's going to come with it, all I can say is I hope these guys keep their composure and put on the show and act like it's nobody in the stadium when we all know it's going to be a packed house.
Oh, it's going to be pandemonium out there, man. And in the name of the You Pick'ems,
are you ready?
prime time matchup.
Here you go.
Cowboys versus the Outlaws. Who you got?
And
why?
I got the Clock Boys in a 26 to 18. 26 to 18. I think it could be more than that, but I'm picking the Clock Boys for the simple fact is they're home. It's hostile territory. I've seen Kane Archer play in Atlanta versus Dream Team. I've seen him play in a lot of areas, but I think the DMV is a new monster, especially when you got the crowd and you're playing in a high school stadium and not some park where they're screaming over the gate. So it's going to be a packed house. I don't think Kane will falter under the bright lights. I think he'll do all he can, but I think he's just going to be kind of outmatched by that Clock Boys defense.
Indeed, man. You heard it here from the seal, man. Stamped and delivered. Hey, shout out to my man Darion Green from the seal. Hey, man, up next, we got a guy that's representing one of the pioneers of youth football, man.
You starting off strong, boy.
Hey, man, he needs no introduction. We're going to bring him in on screen right now. But as soon as I get this together, Wayne, bring in my man Craig, Wayne. Bring in my man Craig.
Come on, man. No, most people don't need an introduction, but if you know anything about the AYF, you got to know my man Craig Carahuda. Let's talk to him. Where's my man Craig? Come on, man.
Coach! The voice. What's going on, baby?
Yeah!
Craig,
what's going on, man? How you feeling?
I just see my man Darion out there, man, laying it out there. It's good stuff. Good stuff.
Indeed, man. Hey, Craig.
Starting off strong. Had to have you, man. Had to have you.
I'm leaving Friday morning for Southern Hospitality. I'm going to spend the weekend out there watching my 34 AYF teams wrap it up down there next weekend.
Nice. For those that don't know you, Craig, and that's probably few and far in between, tell them who you are and tell them about your platform.
I'm the Vice President of Football and Cheerleading Operations for American Youth Football, 26 seasons this year. We started our national championships off in 2004 out in Arizona. We've evolved to a probably I'd say the premier youth football league in the United States of America. I mean, there is when competition, quality, and caring for people, and organizational wise, I believe. And of course, I believe that, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be doing it. We are the premier youth football league in the United States of America. We're old school. We're old school. We're old school, man. We play we play our way. You know what I mean? We believe that the local league and the community-based regular season means something. You know what I mean? Playing against your friends and your peers. And playing through that, and you could falter, lose a game, still come out in your playoffs, win, go to the regional tournament and win, and get your bid to nationals and win a national title. We're playing the NFL way here. Play your way in, win in advance, the AYF way, not the college way. We're not picking people in the boardroom. We're playing our way into the tournament. You know what I mean? It's win in advance. It's the AYF way, and it's the way it's going to be. We're smash mouth, old school, power football, and when things change, we'll run the counter once in a while. But we're running power, baby, all day over here at AYF.
Gotta love it. With the way things have gone in the past 10 years, so much has been built around AYF. How does it feel for you at the position you are at the helm to see how all of these teams continue just to get better? The players continue to go on and have great high school careers because of the experiences that they gain playing within the AYF. How does that make you feel, seeing the product continue to grow and the quality of it as well.
I mean, it's amazing. I mean, just following our 8th graders that play in our National All-Star game every year. We've played at the NFL Pro Bowl. We played at IMG. We played at the Under Armour game. Look at Anthony Brown, going to be the starting quarterback at Oregon this year. Hank Bachmeyer, the starting quarterback at Boise. He's a sophomore. Was the first freshman, pure freshman ever to start at quarterback at Boise. You got Bryce Young over at Alabama, i.e. Duck. I mean, I'm going to forget names, but I know we got 6 D1 FCS starting quarterbacks that came out of our All-Star game. I mean, that's just our All-Star game. Never mind the amount of kids out there playing college ball, and that's what it's about. It's about getting them to the next level, making sure they have a great experience when they're playing youth football, so they want to play high school football, so they want to play college football. You know, this is where it starts. It starts right here.
I won't be the first to tell you, I'm extremely honored to have you not only to join the show here with us, Killer Collaborations, but to also be in the mix for these great games here in the preseason. I know I asked it to Darion, so I'm going to ask it to you as well. What do you feel the importance is of the preseason matchups and teams playing cross-league to get those big quality matchups that we typically don't see during the regular season?
I mean, as a football coach, which I am, you know what I mean? I'm a football coach, and as a football coach, you want to go out there and see what you have in July and August. So you, like you said before, I heard you with Darion, you know, put a Band-Aid or a crutch on it or a cast, however you guys put it up. But, you know, at the end of the day, these are the games where you see what you got. I mean, nobody's ever won a national championship in July or August. Okay, so all this Facebook fingers, we got Facebook fingers out there right now all over the place. All these guys won a couple games, and now they won national championships in July. National championships are won in December. You know, they're won in December.
Right.
You know, this is a long season, but this is a barometer where you could see where you're at. You know what I mean, and know what you have to do. So no, they're great. They're great. The new preseason model that's out there is something that you know, the guys that are looking to get to that next level, they're taking advantage of it, and I think it's a great thing.
Gotta love it. Again, so honored to have you on the show and to share your input. For many of the people who don't know, never had a chance to meet him, I'm telling you right now, I don't want to be too familiar, but my man, Coach CK is one of the best in the business. And of course, when you think about AYF, you know it's classy from head to toe, man. Again, we appreciate you coming on the show.
Hey,
is there a positive message or something? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, let the commission talk, boys. Let the commission talk.
Do you got any words of advice, man, or encouragement for these kids that's going to battle this weekend, coming from, man, a big head honcho? Go ahead, let them know.
My AYF guys, we coming there to win. I know my AYF teams that are going to be there this weekend, and I know every one of them is coming there to win. You know, I know the Fredericksburg Yellow Jackets, my man Anthony Poole, DJ Palmer, and those guys, they're coming to win. I mean, the Maryland Heat, it's an AYF team. Terrence Bird and his boys are always ready to rock. You know, there's no doubt. That game's got so much heat. We're talking about the Clock Boys and the Outlaws, which is the prime game. But that Fredericksburg Jackets game and that Maryland Heat game, there's some smoke in that one. I don't.
Yes,
so let's
sir.
not forget about that one. Those are rivals. Those are guys right across the bridge from each other.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're ready to roll. I mean, that's a big game right there alone. And then you got the little guys. You know, the little guys. Some of those little guys, 8U and 9U. This might be their first big game they ever played in a big stadium. You know, against somebody. So there's going to be a lot of good heat. You know, I'm going to try to get out there. I got some personal stuff going on. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it out there this weekend. We're going to Savannah next weekend, but I will be on the Commissioners Live on my 70-inch watching that, baby. I can tell you that if I don't make it there.
Live in your living room. You already know how we get out, man. Hey, man, in the spirit of the DMVRZ, you pick'ems, man. I don't know if you're familiar with them, but we pick the games fearlessly. Hey, who you got, man? Who you got?
Come on, man. This is an easy one. This is an easy one for me. Watkins Hornets are my guys since I was an old Pop Warner guy back in the Eastern region. I used to weigh them in when I was on the Eastern region Pop Warner staff back in the 90s and the early 2000s. You know, Watkins are my guys. Mike Brown, Lottie, those guys got a lot of championships under their belt. They didn't get there by not being prepared. And I know Kane Archer and the Outlaws, Coach Chuck and those guys, they're going to be ready to play. But But I know Mike and Lottie and them. They've been preparing for weeks now, and that they had somebody running Kane in practice in the scout team. They're ready. I mean, don't get me wrong. Kane Archer makes the impossible possible for his age. I mean, he turns nothing into something, and they got to stop that. And I think if they could stop that, and they can get back to their what I love. Feed Denson, and then go long and then stretch the field. I love it. I love the way the Clock Boys play. That's Lottie's not gonna play around, man. That's old school smash mouth football coming out of Watkins. You see what you get. Line them up and let's go. I'm Clock Boys all day in this one. All day, all night until next Tuesday. I'm the Clock Boys, and I'm going. Darion went 26-18. And I'm going a little less. I think they're gonna control the Outlaws, and I think they're gonna go off on offense. I'm going 33-16 Clock Boys.
You heard it right here.
It is.
No fear.
They're gonna punch him right in the mouth. I see it all day. Come on, Mike. Don't let me down, baby. I'm putting a lot of faith in you, baby. We got to change the narrative here. There's a social media narrative here that AYF teams just aren't the teams, and you know what? They are, and the narrative's changing. It changed in Georgia last week, and it's going to change in the DMV this week. And it's going to continue to change. 2021, the narrative is switching. We're writing the narrative. 2021, AYF has the narrative. I got the Facebook fingers this year.
No, that's right.
Ooh-wee, smoking hot, my man Craig.
You wanted it. You got it. Commish, you told me you wanted it. I'm giving it to you, baby.
Facts. You gave me the 5.
I love my guys. I go to war with my guys every day of the week.
Hey,
awesome.
Wait, close my
All right, I don't want to take too much of your time. You got some other guests I know you got to get on here. So I appreciate everything. Thank you for having me on here, and maybe I get to see you guys this week. If not, I hope some of you guys are going to be down in Savannah. You coming down to Savannah, The Voice? I heard you say you're going to be there.
I would love to. I'm going to make some arrangements and set some things up for it myself personally.
You got somebody in the room with you, or you wearing that mask just for fun?
No. We good.
I got to ask, man. I got to ask.
Hey,
it's always good.
Craig. Shout out to the AYF, man. Thanks for coming on, Craig, man.
All right, guys.
Much
Thank you for everything. Have a good
My
night, brother.
man.
You too.
All right.
Hey,
wow.
Man, Craig turned up.
You starting off strong with the big guns, baby.
The AYF, man, is rewriting the narrative, man. Hey, bringing out
I don't
next
know,
guest,
man.
The guy from up the road, man, my man.
Oh, come on. There's no way to mistake it, no way to fake it. My man Isaiah Fleming representing 302 elite athletes and on our top 100. Where my man Zeke at? Come on, man. Come on, talk to me, truck. Where you at?
I'm right here, man. What's up, Wayne, man? What's up? I'm just getting out of practice, putting equipment back in the house and all that.
How we do.
I'm still sweating a little bit. Ain't got.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad to be on this show with you guys, though, man. What's going on?
What's up, Zach?
Man, we ready to cut up, boy. We're gonna cut up, man. You know, this weekend is a big one here in the DMV. Man, I know we've been talking about it for a minute. A lot of good stuff set to go into effect. But those people who don't know you for some reason, please introduce yourself, tell them who you are, and let's lay it all out so we can get down to
business. Yes, sir.
business.
My name's Isaiah Fleming. Most know me from 302 Elite Athletes and Top 100 R&R, Top 100 Youth Football. We do the Top 100 Youth Football rankings, player individual rankings. We focus more on the players, not on the teams as a whole. I will definitely be there on Saturday, focusing on the players, not the coaches, not the teams, the players. I'm focused on the kids as a whole. We break down film, we scout the kids. So I'll be there, streaming the game so we can get film for the whole media, for the whole top 100 team, to see, to give a good scouting evaluation on all these kids that we have that are playing in these. I see about 4 big time games on 4 different age groups, not just the one.
Yeah, I totally agree. So but you seeing these games, which ones stand out to you and why? Come on, talk to me, because I know you looking at individual players.
Stand out to me the most. So I'm gonna get into that. We got the top rated player in the class of 2026, Kane Archer, QB, who can do it all. Man, that kid is like Aaron Rodgers mixed with Johnny Manziel. I don't care what nobody says. I coached him at the show. He was the actual quarterback on my team. I have not seen a kid like that, period. Have you seen pictures of him? The kid is ripped up now. He done grew about 2 inches. He's cut up. He's been in the gym. I can't wait to see him on Saturday. He's not. I'm not going to say, I have a favorite. Like I want them to win, but that's the most exciting player I've seen all year. I can't wait. It's going to be a show. He's going to put on a show. I don't know. Watkins may win. KC might win, but Kane's going to put on a show. I can guarantee you that much.
That's a big kudo coming from you. I know how much film we watch.
In that game. You got Tyreek Denson. He's our 20th rated nationally running back. He's 20th ranked nationally. Period. We got him ranked as a 6th rated running back coming in for the nation. So his stock can either improve this game or go down. It's up to him and how the clock boys use him and how they, if they do the pound and ground, he should be successful. Now we're gonna flip to the other side. You got on KC Outlaws. A lot of people they just talking about Kane. You got the 50th ranked nationally wide receiver, Khalil Davis. He plays for the KC Outlaws. Wake up, people. Do your research. His name is Khalil Davis. He's a baller. Watch the film what he did to City Life Raptors. Watch that film. They didn't put up that many points on City Life for them to get blown out by Watkins. Do your research. Now we're going to go down. We're going to go on down to Braxton Lindsey, another KC Outlaws. I think he's number 14 or 15, but nationally he's ranked 25th. He's another kid. He goes ham offensively and defensively. I don't have the chance to scout KC Outlaws as much as I had the chance to see the teams up north. But the times that I have seen these kids, I've seen these kids in person at like showcases, like at the show, like these individual kids. These kids are ballers. I don't know too much about KC Outlaws trenches.
Right.
Watkins has them beat there for sure. I know that. The trenches. And that's games are won and lost up front. But when you got a quarterback like Kane Archer, can the D-line chase his ass down? Is there any speed on that Watkins D-line? They got some big, strong dudes. There's any speed. Kane is not sitting there letting nobody sack him. So that's another food for thought. I wanted to talk about a couple more players. I ain't trying,
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, Isaiah, man. Spit that knowledge.
We got now on the Watkins side. Let's stroll back on down.
Come on, we breaking it down.
Boy Breon Williams, number 3. That boy can run. He can tote that thing. He can move. He can jiggle in and out of the hole. He has above average speed. He also is a baller on defense as well. I like him as a safety, outside linebacker. He got the range to play anywhere on defense, basically besides a corner and a defensive lineman, and he can play anywhere. I love him too. He's rated number 27th nationally. 5th positionally. He's an athlete. We don't have him ranked as a running back or a linebacker. Or say he's an athlete because we don't
do it all.
What his true position is going to end up being.
What other game caught your attention? Because I know
one more
you
player,
didn't get your homework. My man definitely doesn't do diligence.
We didn't have him coming in rated very, very high, but he came to the top 100 combine. He's a D tackle. I haven't seen nothing like him. He's ranked 77th nationally right now. His name is Malachi Moore. I ain't seen nothing like him. He will be top 25, 30 by the end of the season, guaranteed.
What's his name again, Isaiah?
Malachi
First 48.
What they call him First 48? He's as advertised. I see this
First 48.
Boom, boom. He step up in your chest and be like, boom, that boy, I like him. I ain't seen nothing like him. That's why I said the Watkins got the trenches, but you know what I mean? Who can they chase down Kane Archer off that edge?
Woo.
City Life had Jans Henry chasing him down. Does Watkins have somebody chase his ass down? I don't know. That's the question. That's what I can't wait to see. Now, what you saying, Wayne? What's the next,
Right.
Who else? Who else you want to break down?
You were talking about that Heat and Fredericksburg.
We got a lot of matches.
So
we got
Fredericksburg. I hear Coach Poole. He is known for having gigantic, enormous, big linemen, having physical teams. If you want to go into individuals, I don't know too many about their individual players on Fredericksburg. Now, if you want to go to Maryland Heat, I can go down a list like Watkins. They got Odell Till. He's from Delaware, a big time quarterback. They got Drew Williams. He's from down Maryland, a big time quarterback. Doubt. He's about a 4-star. Same thing as Odell. They're in the same type caliber. They're just as good as each other. You got who else we got from Maryland Heat? It's a couple other players I really like from the Maryland Heat. You got some solid linebackers. Duarte. Maryland Heat is a talented team as well. That's going to be another good game. And Poole always brings together a squad. Fredericksburg is always ranked nationally when it comes down to it. They didn't play during COVID, so yeah, that's another wake 'em up game that everybody's going to be surprised about. I can't wait to see that one also. Another one Wayne, one more game that I'm really excited about seeing.
No
that
doubt.
11U PPE versus VA Cavs.
Come on.
VA Cavs.
Yes, sir.
They were one of the top teams down AYF a few years back.
Come on.
You know, I don't know what happened last year. I don't know what that was. I don't know what happened last year, but the year before that, they was always in the mix. You know, Final Four AYF Nationals team. Yeah, PPE got about. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. I haven't seen a running back like that kid on PPE. Period. Christopher Black Jr. Wayne, you seen him at the 2021 Mid Atlantic Showcase event?
Fade the Black.
Chris Fade
the Black. Wait, PPE
on Saturday. Yes, Chris Fade the Black.
My goodness.
Woo.
He fades the black. Yo.
He busts through the whole.
If he scream, he in your secondary.
Yes, he's the real deal, man. Can't wait to see what he does versus them Cavs. Because I heard the Cavs is the real deal down in that area. So that's a Pittsburgh team.
I had the privilege of doing the Central Virginia championship joints, man. That Virginia Cavaliers team, a lot of people not talking about them because of all of the press that the Hornets and the Outlaws are getting. That Virginia Cavs team is coming up here with a chip on their shoulder and definitely looking to take advantage of this platform to show and put a stamp on what they're doing. I just laid back in my style. I'm going to let people go in and boil over the main event joints, but it's a lot of great matchups on this card.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Indeed. Hey, Zay, man.
Commiss?
Any final words, man, you got to the teams that's going to be participating in this event? Any words of advice, encouragement, anything for them?
Yeah, I wish the best of luck to all teams, man. It's all of y'all are on this stage for a reason. Y'all got to ball out and show everyone why you're one of the top players, one of the top teams in the nation. Us personally, everybody, me and the commish, Wayne, Darion, everybody that I've been on this live stream, man, they're all good dudes. All are all about the kids. They all want to see great football. We can't wait. We fans just as much as we're media people. We love this. We love this.
Facts,
we love it.
No doubt.
DMVRZ, you pick them. Put you on the spot. Main event, prime time matchup, Clock Boys versus Kane Archer and the Outlaws. Who you got?
Okay, in this game, like I said, it's going to come down.
And why?
I'm gonna go ahead and just let it out. I like KC. I like going with the underdog. I love Kane Archer. I like KC Outlaws. I'm gonna give it to you just like this. Kane gonna hang 30 on them boys. Kane gonna hang 30 on them boys. I like Watkins to at least put up 21 though, for sure, because of the ground game and the power up they got in the trenches. But if they don't score in bunches, it's not gonna be enough. I don't think. You know what I mean? Because if City Life couldn't stop him from scoring, what makes you think Watkins is going to stop him from scoring? I'm just saying.
Ooh.
Hey, he called it. He called it from the gut.
This is a year where Kane had a whole offseason to work with those same receivers that he lost to City Life with. He's worked with them for a whole spring and summer. And who knows who else they added? You know what I mean? I don't know. I just know that I know
both teams, like everybody have. Both teams and all teams have gotten that preseason under their belt, man. COVID kind of wiped that out last year for everybody, but we will see, man. My man Zay bringing it from the gut. No fear on his predictions. Hey, man, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you, my man Zay.
Yes, sir, man. Glad to be on the show, man. Y'all enjoy your night. I'll stay tuned in. I'm going to log on out of here, but I'm going to log on YouTube to check the rest of the show out.
All right, bet, man. Be easy,
my
bro.
Man. Let's hook up, get some bad in tonight, too, dog.
Hey, man, that is two.
There it is.
Clock Boys and one for KC Outlaws, man. We'll see what my man.
No, man.
Needs no introduction. Once again, he is in the building, been doing this thing for years. One of the pioneers in this youth football world, man. We're going to bring him on right now. We ain't going to waste no time about it. My man, Jonah Woodland. Gen Next, man. What's up, Jake?
JW, what's up, man? Look at this guy. Come on.
Hey, man. Let me I know I'm just jumping on y'all show, but let me give y'all a shout out, man, because, I always appreciate when our brothers give back to the community, and a lot of people take it for granted, bro. You know what we do, how we grind, the times we get what you don't get paid for to do it. It's just like coaching. So let me give a shout out both to you, man, Wayne, Kamish, just putting in countless hours, going by production, going to football fields when nobody else on the sidelines, going from city to city. So, man, it's not easy. So, man, hey, bless up to y'all brothers doing it big. Glad to be a part. Glad to see that y'all doing this collaboration. It's nothing but love, man, and these kids are going to be the ones who benefit from it, bro. Shout out.
Wayne.
Man, I appreciate that's huge coming from you, man. I really appreciate that, man. Now, we getting ready to talk about this 4 quarters of pressure and all out of these matchups. I know it got everybody antennas up. What's you locked in on right here when you see this lineup?
Look, bro, listen, it's so crazy because go ahead, fam.
Before we get into that, man, for the people who may not know you, man, that might be under iceberg somewhere in tech.
Who don't know JW?
Man, let them know
who don't know JW.
Tell us a little bit about your platform.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm humbly to be blessed, man, that we've been around the game for 13, going on 14 years, man, just, serving the community. We started out in South Florida just doing a publication, a magazine called Generation X, and then we took it from a publication and we took it from a publication and we took it to NBC. We saw the vision. They partnered with us, and we've been on air. Was on there 8 years, just bringing it to different families to their living room. And then we just had a vision to go national, just outside the South Florida area and just really connect the dots. And that's what I really could appreciate, that youth football now has got almost like AAU in a sense. Everybody's paying attention to each one nationally. It used to be, man, hey, if you won your Super Bowl in your local area, we good, man. I'm a Super Bowl champ.
Right.
Super Bowl champs, unfortunately, are so discounted. Everybody wants to be a national champ or compete on a national level. So we're just glad that we were able to help connect some of those dots. We helped pioneer it and listen. And it's brothers like you that's just helping to make it easier. That's now DMV is on the map for football and youth football. And 5-6 years ago, a lot of people wouldn't have said that. Of course, they would have looked back for, Watkins has always been a powerhouse, even when they were at Pop Warner and things of that nature. But a lot of people didn't hear about the DMV. Now you got City Life, you got Clock Boys, you got the Purge Boys, you got Orange Crush, Blue Crush, you name it. And out of the DMV, it's pressure. Not just 4 quarters of pressure, but it's pressure out of the DMV. So, man, shout out, Wayne. You've seen these babies grow up to what they are now, man. And now it's on the big national stage. This weekend is going down. All eyes will be on the DMV.
Man, now, of course, since we finally got that out the way, we can get down to the brass tacks.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it.
Because I know there's a lot of great teams here, and I've been curious to hear what J-Dub got to say about it. Who's hot and who's not? Talk to me.
Well, man, I'm gonna tell you this: how often do you see 2 teams on the age level bring home national championships? You talk about Clock Boys going in AYF bringing home a national championship. You talk about City Life representing the YNC bringing home a championship. Man, do you have enough room to get on the street to hold all those parades? So, man, I'm just talking about I really want to see how this team progresses, not just in youth football, but I want to see these boys go to high school. What if some of them boys are on the same team? You know what I'm saying? In high school. That's problems nationally. So, man, I'm locked in on the DMV in a lot of different areas, man. We'll be in the DMV area and the DC area this year on our national tour, but man, it's a lot of pressure coming out of them. And of course, everybody's paying attention to this big matchup. They're paying attention to the big backs like, Tariq, number 20, Tariq Denson. If you don't know youth football, you don't know what a bruising back is, like the bus with speed and power. You pay attention to a kid like that, man, that's pressure from the Clock Boys. And then you talk about Brian Williams, who does it on the football field, an X-factor type of wide receiver, running back on the football field, left and right. So those kids are bringing the attention to these areas that is just incredible. And so, they're going to, I know they see media like us talk about the game, how it's going to line up. But more importantly, man, they're bringing the attention to their city. They're bringing attention to the media in that area. And I'm excited about what the DMV is going to produce on a national level. I mean, I can't wait to see some of that talent out here. And we were fortunate enough to watch the city. We were fortunate enough to watch City Life perform on a national level where everybody think, oh, man, they're just a run team. They played the Outlaws in the national championship. This is going to be a boring game. Man, it was the air show. You talk about TJ came out there as a quarterback, and I watched it for myself as City Life just lit it up. So, man, surprise out of DMV. Bless up to these boys. I can't name enough teams that are DMV that I can feel that they're national contenders when the rankings come out this year.
Now, give me a key for each team. I know the Clock Boys, get ready to face off against the KC Outlaws. What do you think each team will have to do? At least one thing, one will have to do the best the other.
Well, everyone's talking about Kane Archer. Absolutely. Kane Archer is he is the key to a lot of games, but it's more than just Kane Archer. You got to talk about a kid that I think is one of the most exciting youth football players. And if you don't know him, you look at number 15 on that team, Braxton Miller. Oh man, he's a tall kid. He's about 6'1". He plays wide receiver. He can play tight end. He plays defense. So yeah, Kane is going to get outside of the pocket, extend the plays. And so if there's keys to the game, as the Clock Boys, you just want to try to contain Kane Archer from making those plays, what he does, the extended plays. You want to just get the ball out of his hand quick. Don't let him get outside the pocket and start looking downfield. Because when Kane Archer gets outside the pocket and starts patting that ball and looking downfield, it's problems. That's what a big play's for. So for keys for the game, for Clock Boys, contain Kane Archer. Keep eyes on a kid like Braxton Miller, but then you have some twins on the football field. You talk about Braxton, and you talk about those other kids, Hatfield twins. They're small receivers. You look at them, small in size, big in surprise. Right. If you walk with them in the hotel lobby, you're gonna say, "Man, those kids don't play youth football," but man, they are 100 miles an hour. So contain Kane Archer for Clock Boys. Now you get on the other side of the football field, you're the Outlaws. How do you stop this pound game? Well, of course, I'm sure the Outlaws want to get up to the line of scrimmage and try to stop the run game. But there's a sneak attack with the Clock Boys this year. You got to make sure you don't put that safety in the box too long just to stop, Denton from there. You got to respect the run game. So what will happen? Will they be able to expose the Outlaws defense from trying to come up to the line of scrimmage? Or will the Clock Boys be able to stop Kane Archer? That is going to be the key to games. And nobody can tell, man, until these guys get on the football field.
No doubt. Commish.
Yes, sir. Hey, man.
Here comes that question. Here it comes. Let's go.
I ain't going to hit you with it just yet.
Here you go.
But is there anything that you want to say to these contestants, man? They're watching, to the kids who are coming up to look to be in these type of big games as they get older? Because they're watching me on YouTube, so it's open up to everybody, man. Is there any word of advice, any word of encouragement that you can give to these kids who look up to a person in your position and really respects their work?
Hey, man, don't take anything for granted. Don't take anything for granted. I know sometimes we get tired of going to practice. We think it come easy. We could play the video game and think that we're going to run a 4-5 or a 4-4 automatically. Man, don't be afraid to work. Don't be afraid. No one's going to give you nothing, and don't have this self-entitlement. Your name may get big in your neighborhood. I know a lot of youth football stars that aren't playing football in high school. What does that mean? They took it for granted. Oh, yeah, Johnny's the best on the park. He the best that ever did. Listen, that doesn't translate to you being a high school football star. So take everything game by game, play by play, respect what your coaches are giving you, respect the lessons you're learning, and respect your opponent. You got a team that's flying out of town to come play you, bro. This ain't happened when we grew up. If we were lucky to go across the county line, you know what I'm saying? Nope. We played in our county. We went across one county line road, and we like, oh, man, we doing big things. Man, these kids flying from DMV to California, from California to Miami to Seattle to Texas, like it's nothing. Don't take that for granted, man. These coaches come out of their pocket. These communities come out of their pocket. It's a love for what you kids are doing. So I would just tell you, when you step out on the football field this Saturday and you lace up your sneakers, look up at the sky, thank God that he's giving you the ability to play this game and respect the game for what it is and respect these coaches as pouring into you for the knowledge. That's what I would tell all these shorties, not just the kids playing this Saturday, but every youth football team that's tuning in.
Respect, man, respect. And now comes the question.
There you go.
You pick 'em, man.
What up?
Prime time matchup.
Hey, let me drink my bubbly sparkling water real quick. Hold up, bro. Hold on.
Prime time.
Let me get this down real quick.
Clock Boys versus Outlaws. Hey,
so look. Now, we all watch the game. Check this out, Kamish. So, and Wayne, now, if this was last year,
come on,
in December, I would have, without a doubt, I would say, listen, Outlaws. Why? Because I watch Watkins travel and play Rampage. I watched them play Junior Pacers. than I watch Outlaws play them in just the matchups. It was all about matchups. You see what I'm saying? And the matchups favored the Outlaws because that's what provided last year. So if you would say, hey, man, who's going to win that game? I would say Outlaws, man, because Watkins did not match up well with them, from my opinion. But now this is what the preseason is all about. These teams have added. Some teams have lost. There's a couple new linemen on Outlaws that y'all don't know about. There's a couple new running backs. There's a new quarterback in the mix over with the Clock Boys. So with all this being said, man, it's a whole new game. So I'm going to tell you like this. It's going to come down who can handle the 4 quarters of pressure.
Facts.
Because this is the first time that all these even the coaches are going, listen, everything's going to be tight for everybody. Coaches don't even know what they're going to have on the football field. They don't know what they're going to see. So I would not be able to tell you from knowledge because last time I seen these boys, it was December. And I don't know how they treated their bodies, how they did. So I would be taking a guess. From a sports analyst standpoint, from what I saw last year, I would tell you Outlaws. From what I know has been added to Watkins, man, I'm saying it's Watkins. So, man, I'm going to just leave it like this, bro. I'm so glad you guys are going to be on this game because after this game, I will be able to tell you what they're going to be doing for the rest of the year. Off-season.
I think I told Wayne, man, this is going to be – it's early. You can't really count all your chips early in these early games, but this game is going to set the tone for both seasons.
You're right.
There's going to be somebody who's going to be trying to live up to the hype after this game, and there's going to be somebody that's going to be trying to regain the hype because right now both of them got the hype with them. They're both spectacular teams, spectacular coaching staffs. Can't wait to see it, man. Hey, man. Wayne, you got any closing words for my man Jake?
My man, keep doing what y'all doing. I love it, man. It's sizzling hot, boy. It's hot.
I was looking to see which one he was gonna pick. So I would take that by him going neutral. You got two so far for the Hornets, one for the Outlaws, and one neutral. It's gonna be a great game regardless.
All right, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great game, man. It's gonna be a great game.
Tell them where they can reach you at.
It's such a great opportunity.
But I will tell you this: I don't think it'll be close. I think the winner wins by 2 touchdowns.
Gotcha. Tell the people where they can follow you at.
Oh man, of course, Generation X. We're getting ready to do our national tour, of course, and of course, the rank is going to get ready to bust out. Commish, you know all about that. Making sure we rank the top teams from that all way leads up to national championship time. So, man, we're super excited, man. I took my vacation. Been off for my good 4 months. Now it's time to get on the grind. Like I told you, Commish, we had our private talks. Now it's time to get it in. Starting this weekend, man, it won't be a better place to be in than the DMV. So, of course, y'all always tune in to Generation X Youth Sports Network. We're going to always keep it in and keep it locked day in and day night.
Indeed, man. That's my man, Jonah Woodland, Generation X Zone. Hey, man, shout out to him. Shout out to his platform. Shout out to all our special guests that came on today.
Man. Big honor, J-Dub, man.
We got all our special guests out the way, man. What you think about what they had to say with these picks, man?
Hey, when you started listening to the knowledge that's imparted in a lot of different ways, there's the intangible, I think, is what was missing in all of it. Everybody know who the marquee matchups are. It's the mystery bubble on everything else that's been added or subtracted that's gonna make this interesting. I love the loyalties. I love the fact that they're gonna put this thing together, and we're gonna decide. We're gonna find out what happens from end zone to end zone. Man, you pull out the big boys. We went from Big Craig to J-Dub to Isaiah, and then we come back and talk to Darion. Folks, sit back and ride. We got another hour of power. Some great coaches getting ready to come in here, and you still got killer collaborations in the house. Come on now.
Facts, man. Hey, y'all stay tuned for this commercial break, man. We'll be coming back with the coaches right after a word from our sponsors and supporters. Y'all stay tuned.
Let's do it.
All right, we are back live with the 2021 kickoff show to the 4 quarters of pressure, man. We about to bring on a man with the master plan, the man that got it all done, the man that him and his team put it together. Hey, man, got to make sure he in the queue. Mike, you there, Mike? See his name up there. You there, Mike? Keep it moving on, Mike. Keep it moving. Talk about what
it continues to get better. I'm still excited from the first segment. So many great people already converging to be a part of this immense event and to have the input and insight from so many people on the top level to finally sit down and we're getting ready to break down each game and have a chance to talk with each coach from every squad before we close out. Do not just cut this feed off. We got some great folks ready to come in and help you find out more about the individual teams, as well as maybe get a little insight into what the schematic is. Some may be a little more aggressive, some may be more tactful. We're going to find out from the coaches themselves right here, up close and personal, on the 2021 kickoff show.
We had Mike and Chuck in the queue, man. They chime back out, man. They try and get back in. Hey, talk about, man.
Okay.
This upcoming event, Wayne.
The matchups continue to pour in. Sniper Gang versus Swarm Gang on the 8U level is a great matchup. I like Smoke Gang versus Cruddy Crew. I really am excited to see the Virginia teams that are coming up to perform on this platform. The Virginia Hurricanes is the squad I had a chance to see very closely in the Central Virginia playoffs last year. And then, too, this Virginia Cavs team. I don't want people to walk in and think it's just going to be a walk in the park by any stretch, especially knowing that my man Christopher Fade the Black plays for PPE. It's going to be a host of great games, not just one at the end. So if you got it made up in your mind, you're just going to pop up at the end of the day. You're going to miss some great action. I would say get there early, get you a good seat, because it's going to be packed boots in the venue.
Indeed. I think we got Chuck in the building, man. KC Outlaws head coach, man. Hey, Chuck. Hold up. Look what he got up there. He got the arm.
Law, here you go.
Hey, Chuck.
What up?
What's up, champion?
What up? No.
Where you at, Chuck?
What you got back there, Chuck? What's in the background back there?
Okay. I thought he was gonna hit us with the mask.
No, I'm here. No, I'm good. Shit.
Man, for those people at home who don't know, never had a chance to hear or meet you, tell them a little bit about yourself and how long you've been coaching, Steve.
I'm 14, 15 years in. You know, you hit a certain point, man, you don't even remember no more. So, but yeah, I'm Chuck. I helped start the Kansas City Outlaws. That's about it, man. Nothing special, man. Just, coaching. That's it.
Man, I've had the privilege of watching your work for so long, and to finally get a chance to be in the same venue and see you do your thing is a privilege in itself. And making this journey down here to the DMV, what was the biggest perk in it for you and this Outlaw team as you come down to participate in this 4 quarters of pressure?
Well, the DMV thing, we had something going last year and COVID ended up killing it. So, this year it was like the perfect opportunity to make something happen. And, we wanted to come to the DMV. My people like to go places they haven't been before. So, going to Vegas last year, and then we've been to Florida 3-4 years in a row. So, we wanted to see some other stuff. And this year it was perfect for us to be able to go out there to the DMV. I've never been to the Northeast, so I don't know what to expect. You know, I want to see different things. The football game that gave me an opportunity to see a lot of things that I probably would have never even thought about without it. So it all works out.
It's going to be a gracious opportunity for you to come down and really, really, really enjoy yourself. Again, so many people. I had one coach hit me up, man. I thought that was Kent County. I said, no, the KC stands for Kansas City. If you never heard of the Clash in KC, you don't know Chuck Toastman. What rock have you been laying under? There's so much great football going on out there, and I know you've been in a nexus for it in so many ways over the time span to get you guys down here and go into this game. What are you expecting your team to do? Of course, I know you want to win, but what about this Watkins Hornets team that stands out to you the most?
I mean, the thing about the Watkins Hornets, they've always been proven. They got 3 national championships. You don't do that and not know how to play football and not be in intense environments. So, you know, we appreciate the love that they showing, man, allowing us to come out there and showcase kind of in their area, you know. And I know it's going to be a tough game. We're not underestimating anybody. You know, we play anybody. We know it's going to be a football game. And win, loss, or draw, man, it's only reps. So take them.
That's a fact. That's a fact, Chuck. Is there anything you want to say to your opponent? Right down, they looking at you. There any parting words that you want to give to your opponent?
Man, I ain't about to do all that, man. I'm gonna keep that for myself, man. That's bulletin board material for my kids, and you know, we just want to have fun, man. We enjoy hostile environments. We enjoy coming to other people's areas and see how they put on, and you know, it gives us an opportunity to translate that back to our area. You know what I mean? So it's all love.
Facts, man. We thank you for coming through, Chuck, man. We will see you Saturday and everybody else across the world live in your living room for that bomb burner, man. Hey, man, shout out to the KC Outlaws and my man Chuck.
All right, now.
Look forward to seeing you, man. Good luck, Coach.
Facts. Up next, man, we got the
cool, calm, and collected, boy. I don't know. Hey, I don't know, Commish. That interview just changed my perspective a little bit. He looked way too focused for me, bro. It's just preseason. I'm hyped. I feel it. It's going to be a great one.
Indeed, man. We ain't going to beat around the bush, man. We're going to bring in this man right here, 3-time national champion. Matter of fact, you got 4, don't you, Mike? You got 4, don't you?
Don't disrespect that, man. Get that.
Let me unmute him. You got 4, don't you, Mike?
I'm about to go out front.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Thanks for having me.
No doubt, man. No doubt.
What's good, Coach?
I want to make a correction on your national championships, Mike. I think you got 4, right?
Yes, sir.
You got 3 back-to-back last year, but people forgot about you got one prior to that.
You know my first team. We we went down. We won, went back again, and lost in the national championship. So we 4 out of 5.
Hey, man, for those that don't know you, Mike, man, let the people know who you are and tell us a little bit about your team.
I'm Coach Mike from the Watkins Hornets organization, better known as the Clock Boys 13U. I'm here for the kids, here to better my community, man, and, put our area on the map. That's what it's more about for me. That's what this event was about. A lot of teams, a lot of people like to go travel and play everywhere else. That's cool. We did that last year to get people to come play us. So, we kind of extended our hand to a few guys that we met over the years. Chuck built relationships with a few of my parents, a few other coaches. So we just trying to bring some of those type of big games. Like we football in our area, but we trying to get everybody else to see that. We know we could play, but we got to get the rest of the nation to see that, we bust ass.
I know that's right. As you walk into this game, there's always your pre-screening, your studying of the other squad. What about this Kansas City Outlaw team is a concern for you as you walk into it? Not necessarily, giving away any keys, but what would be your major concern walking into it, knowing that everybody screams about Kane Archer and all of the intangibles he brings to the table?
I wouldn't say we have any concerns, but we just like to play the best. You know, they was runner-ups in YNC. This game, we actually supposed to play it last year, but COVID hit. They was coming to DC last year with a few other teams, but COVID hit. So this
right.
ready in the making. We supposed to have been playing for the last 3 years. So hopefully, barring nothing happening, you know, we do get the game this year. But we want to play the top teams, supposedly. We won with AYF, another team up here won YNC. So why not go play the YNC runner-ups? Like, we feel as though we are one of the best teams consistently, year in and year out. Like, we're at the top in the top 3 every year since
Facts.
been a football team. No other team can say that. Nobody. It can't even
Facts.
to, you know, what we do. So we just trying to stay consistent, but also bring that type of hype to the DMV. We want to have those night games, those big games that get all the views, all the love. It's not about wins and losses with us. It's about getting our kids to experience. Like, we know our weakness is pass defense. We know that. Everybody know that. So me as a coach, what I'm going to go do? Supposedly everybody say this kid and this team is the best at our age. So as a coach, I'm going to reach out to them. Hey, I need to see y'all.
I know that's right.
I like to get back to weaknesses. Like, my strengths, yeah, like that's cool and all that, but we know what we weak at. So if we weak in these areas, I'm trying to get, and the best way is to practice, prepare, go play a caliber team that can press you in those areas. So I just want to see how.
Hey, man, that's real deal Holyfield, Mike. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, the realness that's coming out of your mouth right now, man. And for all of the other coaches, man, because you just dropped some jewels on a lot of people that's watching right now. For a lot of these coaches, man, who aspire to be in the position that you're in right now, 3-time back-to-back national champion, tell them what it takes to actually get prepared for a season. Preseason, you already covered a whole lot of it. Is trying to get better. You went from your weaknesses and you tried to address them in the preseason by getting a team that'll help you address your weaknesses. What word of advice do you got for a coach that may be coming up, man, and looking to gain some of the accomplishments that you got?
Practice, that's kids. So we like to put ourselves out, coaches, and it's so you get mentors, 50%. You giving 100%. You so you know, for us, we practice what my DB practice. You know, so but how you really want to? Are you looking to play you football to have? Are you looking to play you football at high school and college and pros? So different things. Understand dealing with a kid coming to a team, what you expect. Like, you could come out here. I got a lot of kids that's new kids, never played. So people never know that kids like yearly, and they just like be perfect. I don't like to pluck kids off people's team, or you know, I don't want this. I don't want like we know all these. Sit back and watch. Urge. Oh, we need these. But y'all all ain't coaches. It's not the that's losing that they play. It's you coach. When the level, when the man feel this level with the in these game tournaments, the lack of shows.
Facts.
It's not the kids that
Right.
got. It's not merging, getting better kids. The coaches got to put it work just as well. The coach, for instance,
Ow, drop bars.
I got kid on ain't Justin Booth. So everybody knows Archer is supposed to be this kid, nice kid. We seen him play. This kid wrote 3 paragraphs on Archer, from what size shoe he, what size his hand is, what look type of bubble gum he like. So this kid's been playing with me since he was 5 years old. So from him watching film, from him reading and doing different things over the years, he's the type of habit he developed as a kid. So when he gets in high school, these things translate when you got to watch film. When you're looking for tendencies, you touch his left hip, this, you know, he touched right with his fingers. The little things like that. So if this kid is old and picking this up, I've done my job as a coach somewhere down the line. So it's about coaching. Like, as long as we put out all the time, they're gonna run through a brick wall. So
that's a fact, man. That's a fact. Hey, Mike,
no, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, we'll see you on Saturday, man, for that bomb burn of a matchup that you got set up all throughout the day on Saturday, man. We appreciate everything that you've done for our community, for your team, and for setting the bar, you know what I'm saying, for a lot of people that's coming up under you and a lot of people that's over top of you at the same time and age, man. So shout out to the Clock Boys.
A few things before y'all saying Tristan a new kid. Tristan ain't a new kid. Tristan played with us last year.
Right.
Tristan just learned the offense. So
all the youngin' that never played before?
Yeah, that played last year. Tristan played with me last year.
Okay.
Watch the Rampage game when as soon as he got his service, straight down the field and scored. So I just want to see,
no doubt,
a lot of people, you know, see us as this great power running team. So I know the work we've been putting in this year. I know the efforts we've been putting in preseason games. I just want to see how we look against some quality talent. That's all.
Indeed. Well, you would definitely set it up. You put yourself in position to get what you want. Got Kane Archer coming to town, but shout out to my man Mike.
This shit ain't no
boys, man.
Point shit no more, man. That shit out the window.
Facts.
We've been averaging 30 or 40 games.
Indeed.
Salute to you, Coach, man. You've been a definition of consistency as a representative, not only in the DMV, but in youth sports completely. 5 years, 5 appearances in the national championship. You came away with 4. Yo, it's a reason why they look at you the way they look at you, man. You're doing a lot of things right, bro.
I appreciate
respect and salute to you, man. Continue that grind.
And doing this community, just want to take out and give y'all juice, man, because when I reached out, man, I know it's a lot of personalities. So for everybody, for everything aside, these kids and man, I just want to thank you guys for that.
No doubt, Mike. No doubt. All right, man. Peace out. We'll see you Saturday, man.
Okay, hey.
That was my man Mike from the Clock Boys, man. Shout out to Mike and Clock Boys for putting this together. Up next, man, we're going to get right into it so we can kind of stay on schedule. We got the 13U game that's right up under the 13U game. Fredericksburg Jackets versus the Maryland Heat, man. 2 juggernaut, 2 historic organizations. Hey, man, Jonah put it down on it. Craig put down on this game about the epic of this game. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to bring in my man from the Jackets, Anthony Poole, live in your living room.
Yo, what's up?
Hey,
what's going on?
My man AP, what's up, man?
What's going on?
Mute your phone.
It's always good.
You said what?
If anybody got any other devices around, mute them. We get the echo. But you good, Wayne? Go ahead.
Man, for those people who don't know who Anthony Poole is, man, introduce yourself so we can get down to business, AP.
What's up? I'm Anthony Poole from the Fredericksburg Jackets. I've been coaching since youth football since like 2006. So I'm an old head. So I've been around for a while. You know, I shut my org down last year because of COVID. It's a decision I made, you know, just for precautions. But I'm back now. I got 6 teams. I added some pieces to my 13U along with a great coaching staff. I added DJ Palmer, Keandrick Reynolds, his other brother Darius as well, along with Javon Hooker. So I think we got one of the top coaching staffs in the country right now. To add it with the pieces we added, I think we're going to be a force out here.
No doubt, no doubt. Now, of course, we have our relationship. We see each other all up and down the road, all over the country.
Yeah.
And it's a complete difference between watching you coach an all-star team out of state and coaching your home team. Those all-star games serve like a pamphlet. I'm ready to sit down and watch you put the book out there. Let's talk a little bit about Jackets football and what you're trying to do against a Maryland Heat team that's a perennial powerhouse almost every year here in the DMV.
Well, like Coach Bird is a great coach. I got respect for him. I think a few years ago he was ranked #1 in the country, so I know what I'm up against. But that's what I'm all about. You know, I like to go against, people with a name. I like to add them to my resume. That's what I call it. You know how I get down. You've been on the circuit with me.
No doubt.
So, Coach Bird, I respect him, but, I'm looking forward to going against him,
Got to. What key things you think when you look at this Heat team that you want to have focuses on with your team? Not necessarily give away your game plan or anything G14 classified, but what about this Heat team you feel like is a focus that you got to stop?
Well, I think everything's going to start up front with the trenches. So I think, if we can control the trenches, we're going to be fine. I think they got just as many athletes as we got. I've coached a couple of their kids, which I respect. They got the Puller twins, they beast. You got DJ, a linebacker. He's another monster. I'm familiar with them. So I know what they're kind of bringing at us. And like I said, I respect all them kids and the coaches. I'm just going to do what I do and tweak a couple things, and we're going to see what happens at the end.
I know that's right. Commit, you got questions for AP?
Yeah, man. Being as though y'all know each other so well, y'all been able to see each other for years now in our area. What are some of the tendencies that you're going to look for from a Turnsburg coach team?
Yeah, would I say that online? Come on, man. Let's just say this. I do research well. I'll leave it at that.
I try, man. I got to answer tough questions. All right, man. Is there any word of advice, man, that you would give to another coach who may have just started coaching football and needs to know how to actually get a team prepared because we are in preseason? What do they need to do to get themselves prepared for the fall?
Well, I mean, going against somebody like Terrence Bird, he's been around for a long time. He's won on a high level. I mean, if you win, you win. You lose, but don't get caught up in the losses. I mean, you win the game or you learn from your mistakes and keep moving on. I mean, it's early and it doesn't mean anything right now. But going against quality bumps is going to make you better. So that's what I'm all about. I'm up for the challenge. Let's see what happens Thursday.
Indeed, man. Is there anything that you want to say to your opponent before you get out of here?
I'll see you at the 50. That's about it.
Uh-oh. There you go.
Hey, I'm quiet right now. On the field, I'm a little different right now.
Thanks for joining us.
The calm before the storm. My man AP.
All right, man. Nice talking to you.
No doubt.
Always, man. Look forward to seeing you this weekend.
All right, John.
Man, these coaches are focused, bro. No spring chickens to the sidelines as well. So don't think for any stretch of the imagination that these games just gonna be a bunch of ham and cheese. You can raise a lot of great tactical play, both from the offense, defenses, and the special teams. These guys are ready. They're queuing up for the preseason. And not many get ready for a preseason like my man we can bring in here now. My man, Coach T-Bird. Come on, man.
He said he ain't here, but the screen blank. T, you there? Okay, there you go. Bird, what's good, Bird?
Darkness.
What's going on, fella?
Oh, he ready to make an entrance. He ready to make an entrance.
On the ride home, man. Said he had to come over practice, man. But hey, for those that don't know you, T-Bird, man, they can't see you unless you ride past the street light. But for those that don't know you, man, tell us a little bit about yourself and your program.
Coach Terrence Bird, I'm head coach of the Maryland Heat 13U. president of the organization. We got 6U all the way up to 14U, and we're looking forward to a good matchup on Saturday.
Man, T-Bird, you get ready to go ahead and do the dance with this Fredericksburg Jackets team. No stranger to big games, big game Bird. What are you looking to get done here in the preseason matchup against this Jacket squad?
It's still very early for us as we get, we just started practice. It's the second week of our training camp, so we just want to make sure we come out and play good, fundamental, sound football.
Always. As you prepare for this game, and I know you always spend you're very meticulous in your planning and the way you structure things. Had a privilege to watch you for more than a decade. You already know how I feel about you. You know what I'm saying? So with this game against the Jackets on this platform, what do you think this is? How do you think this impacts the DMV area to see these teams now coming here versus us always going somewhere else?
Well, that's been a vision and a mission of mine for some time, Wayne. So it's exciting. It's exciting for me that it's not just one team or one organization. That multiple teams and multiple organizations are being able to, bring some of the top, programs from the area here to the DMV.
Gotta love it. Now, as I know by you preparing well, you did your homework and checked out some of the Jackets. Without giving away something G14 classified, what would you think is something that you would have to make sure is a P and Q going against a team coached by Abby Poole?
You know what? I've been watching this team in particular for a while, not necessarily preparing to play against them, but if you remember the jamborees that we did up at St. John's several years back, these kids were 9 and 10 years old. And I tell you the thing that I remember the first time I saw the team is they were big. So we understand that we're in preparing, that for a team that's going to have great size, be well coached and disciplined, and we're going to have to get them out of their game.
Hey, it's always a reunion to me when I get a chance to see you walk out onto the sideline and do what you do. It's like a special bond. I wish you well going into this with Commish. You got any questions for my man?
Yeah, Bird, man. Like I've been asking everybody, man. We got a good lineup of coaches, good lineup of teams. You have a pedigree in the youth football that is not matched by a lot of people, man. You know what I'm saying? You feel good team after good team, year after year. You're always in the hunt. You're always in the thick of things when it comes down to chasing those championships and getting these kids prepared for the next level in college. Man, for the coaches, we asking every coach on here to drop some jewels, man. For the coaches that may have just started, are looking to learn how to actually build a team, you know what I'm saying, to be able to compete year after year, what type of advice would you give them? How do you tell them to get prepared in the preseason, get ready for the fall?
The best advice I would give is to be humble. Football, is a real consistent sport. X's and O's are what they are. But the experience that I've learned over time is that the more people that you can talk to, the more resources you can find, you can get so many jewels because people coach or coaches over time coach different types of skills. So skills dictate schemes. So the more that you can find people that have encountered different types of talent and you're willing to be humble enough to listen to the advice that they can give you from lessons learned, good and bad, the better it makes you as a coach.
Indeed, man.
We thank you for coming through.
We thank you for coming
They
through.
running a jewelry store on this feed.
Yeah, facts, man. Thanks for coming through, dropping those gems, Bear. We'll see you on Saturday. Man, we already know, man, you're going to be battle tested and war ready. Game on.
Can't wait.
No doubt.
My man, T-Bird in the building. Big game T. You know how he do it. The Heat getting ready to face off against the Fredericksburg Jackets. Had a chance to talk to both coaches right here on this stream. Not something that doesn't happen often, but a chance for you to really, really, really not only hear their preparation, their wisdom, but give you some background on what they bring to the table. As we get ready to roll into our next matchup, the Virginia Cavaliers face off against PPE. That's the Pittsburgh Panthers Elite. These two teams are going to leave it on the field. And what I would like to add to this broadcast is, I'm telling you right now, these two Virginia teams are far from a sleeper game. I'm telling you, I think they're coming in with the intensity to light it up. They have no lack of size on the offensive lines, and their skilled players can flat out fly. I'm looking for this Cavaliers game and this PPE game to be the one cats get slept on.
Indeed.
This is a sleeper game.
Right now.
This is a sleeper game in my opinion. Pittsburgh Panthers
Mute your phone, bro.
are going on the field and what the feedback.
Mute your phone. Mute your phone.
I'm telling you right now.
You got your radio.
These kids keep playing. Yeah. Now I was watching on the other side.
Yeah, nah, mute that so we don't get the echo.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Y'all be doing all my stuff, man.
Indeed, man. Hey, for those that don't know.
Hold on, D. Hold on, I'm coming back. The kids, man, they loud. I can't even hear.
The kids gonna be kids, man. You're supposed to step to the side. But man, for those that don't know you, tell them who you are, who you represent, what age group you're coaching, and tell us something about your team, man.
Cavaliers 11U, man. Cavaliers 11U. We back at it, man. It's kind of hard to keep these kids consistent with all these other sports, you know, basketball, baseball, but we back at it, man. Like I'm more this year on discipline and structure. I had a lot of kids over the past years. When I was 8U, I won nationals. Them kids was crazy, man. I couldn't even keep them together. They fighting every practice. We running laps, but this year, you know, better year, better things. So I can't wait to see what I got this year. I'm coming to play ball. I'm satisfied.
Huge fan of your work historically. Huge fan of your work historically, Coach. And I know that despite the adversity that you're facing with the different kids you just explained, coming into this game, as you get ready to face off against this Pittsburgh Panthers elite squad, what would you say is something that you would want to focus on, and what would you say your strengths would be? Not to give away anything G14 classified, but for me, I believe this game is the sleeper. I believe this game is the sleeper game because there's a lot of people that don't know about the Virginia Cavaliers, and I'm expecting you guys to put on a show. Y'all my sleeper.
I don't think they know about us because a lot of my coaches, we not all over the internet. We don't explain it. You won't see no practice. We not internet people, so I try to stay underneath the radar. When we come. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to keep the film, but sometimes you can't hide. You can't duck that TV. Can't duck that camera though.
Nope.
So I try to stay off the radar a little bit. I try to stay off the radar a little bit till it's time to play. But like I say, you can't duck that camera. It's a lot of good teams out here. I can't wait to see what's going on this season. Like I said, we got the game this week. I got a couple more tournaments coming up and go through the season, and we at it. We gonna play whoever won it. We coming.
Now, as we talked about a lot of the other coaches and we talked to a lot of people that's watching it, the feed from home, what would you say is the most important thing you want your players to take away from participating in these preseason games and playing out of their comfort zone by traveling like they do? What would you say the focal point for you as a coach is to them?
I actually played this team last year, and I wasn't able to make it as a head coach, and a lot of my parents weren't able to make it, and we lost. You know, win is a win, and win is a win, a lose is a lose, but I think we lost off of special teams. Special teams played a big factor just going down there, you know. So, like I said, no special teams this week, but like I said, We coming to this game. We coming to play. It's early in the season. We coming though.
No, that's right. I know that's
We
right.
coming
So
to play,
again,
big dog.
Hey man,
man, hey,
tell me something, bro. What is one of the things that you're looking to accomplish in preseason? What is one of the biggest things that you're looking to accomplish in preseason to get yourself for the fall, especially in this game right here coming up Saturday?
I'm just coming into the game. I want the kids to experiment the traveling, which we do that. We've been going to Florida every single year, so it's just like now we go to Florida, they look at it as a vacation. They get out there, don't even want to play, But coming in this preseason game, I'm just working on the things that we need to work on. You get battle tested, see what's going on.
No doubt, man. We appreciate you for coming through. We're going to see you Saturday, and everybody else across the nation going to see you too, man. Hey, man, get your kids ready. It's going to be war out there, man. Shout out to my man from 11U Cavs. Getting it done.
All right, y'all take it easy.
I'm expecting the Virginia Cavaliers to come in and put on a show. No disrespect to PPE, but I know the boys gonna do it.
We put on a show. I'm just not cocky with it, man. I'm laid back, man. We can't play the kid. The kids got to play the game.
Indeed.
So I mean, the kids fit off our energy, so we come in there feeling good. The kids gonna.
Facts.
So like I said, we'll see. Okay. We'll see y'all Sunday. I think we'll put on a show. I think we're ready.
No doubt, man. Catch you on Saturday.
My man.
All right, y'all take it easy, big dogs.
No doubt.
All right.
All right.
Try to get that swag out of them, boy. Everybody coming in here real focused and real humble, bro. I guarantee you by game time.
We got Coach Dave up next, man. Coach Dave. Tell them who you with, Coach Dave. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me get you on here.
No doubt. VA in the building.
Coach Dave up in here, man. Coach Dave, tell them who you with. Tell them your age group. Tell us a little bit about your team.
I'm sorry?
I said tell the people who you are. Tell them who you represent, who you with, what your age group is, and tell them about your team.
How long you been coaching? Yeah, all that.
I've been coaching for like 4 years on different levels, and I was asked to come join a new organization, the PPE, Panthers, Pittsburgh Panthers Elite.
What age group?
I'm a offensive coordinator of the 11U.
Right, gotcha.
The mastermind.
So you just
we got the right guy here now.
You just heard your opponent. Well,
yeah,
what you got in store for your opponent, man? Let's get to the nitty-gritty. Give me the team.
He cooking up. He look like he cooking up.
No, we got a lot in store, but we just coming to work on some things to get ready for our season.
Right.
Wayne. I know you got some key players on your squad that definitely I had a chance to meet and check out my man Christopher Black. Turned out the party, no doubt. So I know you got weapons available to you and look to put on a show. What would you say are some key things you want to get established for this Panthers elite squad going into this game against the Cavaliers? I'm not asking you to tell us nothing G14 classified, but what would you like to get established just so you can feel comfortable moving on into the regular season?
Just the camaraderie in between my team, because I have a lot of new kids. I have a young O-line, so I just want to come in and work on some basics, the fundamentals, and build their confidence as we move into our regular season.
No doubt. By you being the OC on it in a lot of different ways, would you say your goal or your expectation is to score 21, 35, 42, 50 burger? What you looking for?
Yeah, we try and put up like 21, 35, something like that, man. Something like that.
Okay. Hey, look, I'm trying to get that swag out of my. You get an offensive coordinator. You got to talk putting points up because you got to.
You got like
man again. I can't wait. To see you put in work. Being a Steeler fan, of course, I'm always going to be biased. but by being biased, I'm biased both ways. I'm excited to see you guys come down and can't wait to meet you and see you in person. Is there anything that you would like to say to your opponent before y'all meet up on the field on Saturday?
No, just be ready to play, man. That's all. We're gonna work it out on the
Everybody's
gridiron,
so
man.
laid back and cool. Hey, commish, I'm trying to start something and can't, man. Everybody's so nope.
Yeah, no, like you said,
I'm
you gotta
going to
play
stay
for it,
focused.
man. The kids gotta play it out on the field, so that's how it's gonna happen.
No doubt.
Facts.
I know that's right.
All right, bro, man. We'll see you on Saturday. We're gonna bring on the next coach right
I
here.
appreciate y'all, man.
No doubt, man. Have a good game.
No, that's
bro.
right.
You too.
My man, PPE in the building.
Coach, what's good, Coach? Who is it, Snow or Charles?
What'd you say?
Coach
The
Show?
screen turns sideways.
Yeah, Coach Show.
What's up, Show?
What up, man?
Tell the people who you are, man, who you representing, what age group. Tell us something about your team.
No doubt, man. Coach Show. My name Coach Show, man. Represent PPE, man. Pittsburgh Panthers Elite 10U. You know?
There you go. See, that's the swag we looking for right there. My man coming to tell it. Man, hey, as you get ready to come into this game, you got you a nice matchup to start your preseason off. What are some of the things you're looking to get established to have you feel a little better going into the regular season? Because these preseason matchups give you a chance to find out really what you need to work on. What's your focus walking in?
Oh, man, just, going in, building these kids' confidence up, man. Letting them play against different styles. Some they ain't used to, getting out of their comfort zone, man. Seeing what we need to work on. We trying to play some top teams. Learn some things,
Facts.
No, that's right. Man, as you had a chance to get a look at some of the other squads and see what your opponent is going to do. I know you already pretty much queued up on it, with your focus being on chemistry and getting them ready for these big matchups. What would you say is a key thing that you talk about with the kids in process of preparing them for it? Is it more discipline? Is it more conditioning? Is it more about X's and O's? As a coach, what would you say your perspective is into that aspect?
Definitely discipline, man. Discipline get you where you need to go, man. You got to pay attention. Lock in, stay focused. It's go time, man. We're going up. We going up against.
Typically, a lot of these younger players play in the parks and different places, and never to discredit or not. I not really know for sure. Walking into a big event like this on this platform in a big venue, big crowd, I know there's going to be a lot of kids that's really excited. What would you tell your team to keep them focused as they walk in?
Lock in, man. Take it all in. Let's go. Let's go to work. You know what I'm saying? Take this into them, man. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, here come Commits with the big question. Here you go.
What you guys say to your opponent, man? That's what I want to know, man.
What'd you say?
What you guys say to your opponent? You come on here with swag and everything. I'm trying to hit some smack talk. What you guys say to your opponent, man? It's early.
We don't say too much,
talk.
man. We don't say too much, man.
I tried.
That whistle blow.
No doubt, man. Hey, Coach, man, thanks for coming on, man. Appreciate you. We're going to see you Saturday. Everybody across the country going to see you too, bro.
Ain't no doubt, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
No doubt, man.
Look forward to meeting you, man.
No doubt, my man.
All right, man. Up next, man, we got my bad. Up next, we got his opponent in his age bracket. Let me get to him.
Yeah, PPE in the building. Pittsburgh in the house. What's up, Coach? Greetings and salutations from the DMV, man. For those people at home who don't know who you are, please tell them your name, your org, and how long you've been coaching. Let's talk a little bit.
I'm Coach Charles, head coach of the 10U Hurricanes. I've been coaching about 5 years now. Hurricanes been around for about 8 years now. So I mean, we here to put a stamp on our name right now, man. That's what we here for.
No, that's right.
That's right. That's what
Man,
I'm talking about.
As we continue to talk about these games and this platform here in the preseason, so many teams have success in their territories to come out and travel and play against teams such as Pittsburgh in this venue. What would you say is something you would try and install or talk to your players about to prepare them for this? Because I know you got a whole regular season ahead of you. There's some things you probably want to work on. Let's talk a little bit. The floor is yours. Let's wrap.
I mean, we tell our kids all the time, this is what we prepare for. We're not preparing for the regular season. We're not preparing for anything close. We looking to play on the road. And this right here, this is a test. So, I mean, my boys, we battle ready. We war ready.
Ready for, huh?
That's what I like.
Doubt. No doubt. So by you being ready and prepared, what would you say is some of the key things you want to see established as a coach? Walking into it, whether it's chemistry, whether it's your execution or conditioning, what would you say is something that you want to target or focus as a coach watching to prepare to move forward? What are the things you got a checklist for?
I want my kids. We're gonna do our job. We want them to do their job. We as coaches can't play for them, but we can get them in a situation where they know their job and what to do. And we definitely know our guys gonna be ready. And as far as the team we playing, I hope they're ready as well.
No doubt. Now, have you had an opportunity to check out this PPE team? Because they come into feeling real good. I know they came to play.
They can feel real good, but our staff, they live in the film room. The film room is our favorite place, so they can feel real good.
Hey, I've been having conversations. Been having conversations all week, and I keep telling people when they pointed out this card, everybody talks about the Hornets and they talk about KC Outlaws, but I said, dude, do not sleep. I had the privilege of going down to the Central Virginia State Championships, and I'm telling you, the Virginia Cavaliers organization ain't no joke. And then on top of that, the Hurricanes ain't no slouch neither. They coming up here, they gonna handle their business. Y'all coming to represent for Virginia. Is there a message you want to leave or a message you want to send to a lot of these teams when the Hurricanes take to the field?
I mean, it's another season for us, but they better be ready. They better be ready because, again, we new to this, but trust me, we belong here. And that's the reason why we in this game this weekend.
There we go. See, Commish, I try to get them, man. Everybody give me these structured answers, man.
I like this guy. I like he got moxie, man. You know what I'm saying? He coming out saying,
I like it, though, yeah.
Tell him we ready.
He giving me what I want right now, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to be on the sidelines of your game. I'm coming out. We're going to see who you are. We're going to see your
Get
team
your
up
popcorn
close.
ready, man. You going to see energy. You going to see swag, and you going to see some dogs up front. Get your
I told
popcorn
you,
ready.
VA.
My man.
VA, baby. VA.
All right, man.
VA coming, boy.
Bro. We're going to see you on Saturday, man.
All right, folks. Y'all take it easy.
No doubt.
No doubt. Can't wait, Coach. Represent.
All right, man.
Telling
We're
you,
going to get
boy.
right into it. We're bringing in my man Tyrell from the Watkins. Hold up, matter of fact, let me get this board right.
These teams are excited. I'm listening to the coaches. They so focused, so humble. Man, somebody gonna break the ice tonight. What's going on, Coach? How you doing tonight?
Man, how y'all doing, man?
Indeed, man. That's my guy
Oh,
right there,
man.
Tell the
Can't
people who
even
you
complain.
are and who you with and what age group.
Man, the name Coach Tip. I'm with the Watkins Hornets, aka Smoke Game 9U. We missed a year last year. We just coming to, put us back on the map.
Man, you boys, hey, look, one of the first things jumped off the page when I started to look at you guys and scan over some things. Y'all got a mean logo, bro. I said, y'all boys on it. They dress coming into this one.
Yeah.
As you get ready to prepare for your regular season, these big matchups here in the preseason are something that everybody looks to build on. What do you look to build on coming into this matchup with your squad?
Well, I'm just trying to see, just trying to, dominate the game up front, running this new offense we got, trying to see how they're going to take it. We did good in the spring, but, it's time to, put all that work to the fall season to go win this national championship. Trying to see how defense going to take, I done got some new coaches around these kids, some national championship coaches around these kids that's going to put them over the hump.
No, that's right. With a lot of the teams that are coming into this new season, many of them are recouping or making adjustments coming out of the COVID season. Did you have any challenges during COVID that left you feeling like there's some extra work that needs to be done coming into this? Because a lot of kids been cross training with Fortnite, bro. I know you guys have been on y'all P's and Q's getting ready for this.
Well, we started off in spring. We started off a little sluggish, but the crazy thing, I was blessed to keep my original team. We added some pieces in spring, but we didn't lose no kids to COVID season. So that was a positive thing.
No doubt, no doubt. Have you had the opportunity to check out your opponent prior to this? Because my next question would be more provocative, because I'm like, yo, what you expect to take away from them, not to be G14 classified into your game plan, but I know you coming to shut them down a little something. Ain't nobody ain't nobody taking the right to say, hey, look, we're going to shut them down completely. What is your aspirations walking into this game? What do you expect to walk out with?
Well, I've seen them play spring, but, they might come in with a little tricks under their sleeve, doing it's going to be a big game and all the spotlight going to be on the teams. They coming off a national championship. So, we coming to do our thing.
Now, being with that Watkins brand, it kind of carries a little pressure with it because of the success it has always had over the years. Would you say it's an extra chip on your shoulder to get a natty on this age level, or is it just about developing for you?
Man, it's all about development, but it's about getting a natty too. Because, I have kids. I got a lot. My team is stacked. I feel like my team is stacked that we could win a couple of national championships with this team.
Okay. Very confident. Love that, man. As you continue to do your thing, man, again, I'm not going to shameless plug, but 6X in that shirt. Y'all logos off the hook, bruh. Off the hook.
Hey,
Commish,
Tim,
what you got a question
I'm
for?
asking everybody the same thing, man. What you got to say to your opponent? You about to see him Saturday? What you got
Look,
to
he
say?
started. Look, he jumped straight to the fire. Jump in the fire.
I ain't got much to say. I ain't really a trash talk commish, but I'm gonna say good luck. But we coming to put our foot in their throat. That's it.
Facts. That's what I'm talking about, man.
There we go.
Tip, man,
There we
come
go.
here. Thanks for coming through, bro. We're gonna see you on Saturday, man. The whole world gonna see you too, bro.
All right, thanks.
No doubt.
My man. Yo, we can't. Hey, I've been trying the last four or five interviews, man. Is it me or everybody real humble walking into this one, Commish?
Hey, man, Bird said it best, man. You gotta be humble, man. But ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of smack talk. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of smack talk. Gotta come in there, man.
Hey, I'm trying to poke the bear. Try to poke the bear, man. Try to poke the bear.
All right, we're gonna go with his opponent right now, man.
Man.
Switch him on over. Who we got? Tell
What's
him who
going
you
on?
with, man. Tell him who
Yo.
you with.
What's good? It's the mayor, man. The mayor of the DMV. The mayor.
Oh, you the mayor? He said,
Yes,
so
sir.
you say you own
He the
DMV,
mayor?
huh?
The mayor. Nah, just the 8U and the 9U division. Just the 8U and the 9U division, mayor. That's all.
Oh, okay.
I know that's right.
Tell them who you with, man. Tell them who you with so they don't be confused.
Great Elite Sniper Gang out of Buffalo, New York.
What age group?
Buffalo, New York.
8U.
8U, man. 8U. This is the final game of the day, or the first game of the day. Final game.
First blowout of the day. First blowout of the day.
What y'all gonna do, man, on Saturday, man? What y'all gonna do, man? Let's keep it gangster.
They know I'm not driving down the Woodbridge from Buffalo to not put up at least 30-0. I mean, we don't really plan on giving up a first down. I got a good team with me, and that's just it. They know what it is.
You know you facing a 3 or 4 time national champion.
Oh yeah.
My man say he ain't giving up a first down, bro.
He ain't gonna win a national this year.
No, there you go.
You know,
I like
got
this
one.
guy.
He got to figure it out.
Facts, man.
Man, Coach, tell him your name again and how long you been coaching, man.
Oh, Carter Allen, this is my 9th season. We took the 8U down to YNC last year at 8U and placed 5th. We was dual age, had 7 to 8-year-olds. I got 12 returners on my team. That was 7 last year. 4 started, and I added a few pieces, and now we back to try to do it again. This time, actually,
man.
though.
So as you walk into this preseason matchup, you're the first game on the card, and what's to be a huge day of action. Man, you get first smoke.
Yeah.
What kind of tone you trying to set? I know you already said you ain't trying to get a first down, but what we talking about on the scoreboard, man? 21, 35, 50 burger, some Krispy Kreme donuts. Where we at with this, man? Where we at with this? Real talk.
I might keep it light, like a light 33. Something light, though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
33, very modest,
light,
33, yeah.
Light. 33-0, no first downs. Light.
Light. 33-0, no first downs. Very light.
Very light.
Shut down soup.
Very light.
Serving up the shut down soup.
Yes, sir. Straight from the mayor himself.
Light chicken. My man.
Hey, I'm gonna be on the field with you, too. I don't got to see you up close and personal, man, because we get smack talking this guy, man.
Yes, sir.
We're going to be right there, all to be 100 everything. So stay tuned for that, man. Hey, man, thanks for coming through. Hey, we looking forward to seeing what you got going on with your team, and we will see you guys Saturday, man, all right?
All right, man. Thank you, Steve.
The Man Sniper Gang. I can't wait. Salute, my bro.
All right, man. We're going to get his opponent up,
they loosening up now.
National champ, man, is in the building. He said he going to skunk him. My man, Bud. Hey, Bud, what you got to say about what Slim just said, man? I'm going to let you add it.
He just shaking his head.
Before you even address that, tell the people who you are, what you've done, what team you got, and what's your age group.
Coach Bud, Watkins Hornets, Swarm Gang, AU, man.
All right, before we get to the AU, man, tell them your pedigree. How many championships you got, Bud?
I got 2 national championships. Should have been a 3-peat. You know, I've been coaching since 2006. You know,
I think it's sweet with these AU, man. What y'all gonna do with them, Bud?
I don't know, man.
Hey, Commish, what is 5th place, bro?
I don't even know.
What is 5th place? What is 5th place?
So he was 5th place?
5th place? What is that? That's a participation trophy.
He just said he the man of the DMV, bud.
Man, that's a participation trophy, man. 5th place. You got a trophy for showing up, bro.
My man said you got Krispy Kreme coupons in the box for you.
Hey, Wayne, he got a Welcome to Florida trophy, man. That's it. Come on, man. He got a tourist trophy, man. 5th place. Who do that, man?
That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, go ahead, Wayne.
Hey,
Coach,
that man ain't got. He has no clue what he about to get himself into on Saturday.
No facts.
And you know, Commish, you know, I don't even talk like this, Commish, but he has no clue.
That's what we need, though, bro. We need.
No clue.
We got to sell a fight, man. We got to sell a fight.
So, coach, you get ready to walk. You get ready to walk into this game on one of the bigger days in the DMV. You got first smoke. My man already said he passing out Krispy Kreme coupons. What's your thoughts going into this one and the importance of what you want to establish with your squad in this event?
Man, all we looking to do is to get better day by day, week by week. The way I coach in progression. So I always want to outdo my previous performance. So if I can get my kids to progress week by week, by the end of the season, come December, man, we right where we want to be at. That's it. That's all.
What would you say is the pivotal piece to all of this in terms of getting them ready for the regular season? Would you say this is a great stepping stone, or it gives you more time to go through that progression phase?
It's absolutely a great stepping stone because for my kids, by us missing out on the year COVID, my kids coming from 6U. So this is their first year actually being coached from the sideline. So for me, my job is to get them prepared for that. So I think it's a great stepping stone. And what better way to kick it off?
No, that's right. And you had so many teams that came off of COVID last year that lost players, gained players. How you feel you came out of this and going into this year now?
Oh man, we sitting lovely. I ain't lose nothing. I actually gained kids.
Hey,
I'm sitting lovely.
as much as I love the swagger my man had, you so laid back. It's like, look, I got this already. This is a done deal.
Hey, Bud,
man, if you see the film I see, man, listen.
What you guys say to him, Bud, before we get out of here, man? What you guys say to him? Final remarks, man, to your opponent who just said he the mayor of DMV.
He must be Marion Barry. That's what he must be.
He got
Marion Barry.
Yeah, he must be Marion Barry. You see what that ended up like. He must be Marion Barry.
Come on, man.
Man, hey, he's
she set him up.
There you go.
Hey, Bud, thanks for thanks for
set him up,
man. Thanks for sticking in all the way to the end, Bud. I appreciate you, man.
Yo, wow.
Man, no problem, man.
That's gonna be a great game.
$1.
I'm hyped up about
Saturday.
I'm hyped about it. Hey, Commish, that one just jumped up in my boss status. First smoke gonna be the one. I might have to get there extra hour early. That thing gonna be this game right here. I think is gonna get everything started off for the whole day. It's just gonna be some great ball all the way across the board.
Indeed,
man.
Indeed.
I'm excited about it.
Hey, we got
another guest,
man. It was the 9. What division you with, man? I'm bringing you on right now. We ain't get to catch him. He was my man Tyrell opponent. What's good, bro? How you? Hold on, let me unmute you, bud.
How you feeling?
What's good, man? What's good? The Cruddy Mob, man. The Cruddy Gang.
Cruddy Crew.
Cruddy Crew. Okay, man. Y'all formally, I ain't even gonna say it. I'm gonna let you tell it. Tell the people who you
Come
are,
on.
what you represent, a little bit about your team, and what age group.
Coach Bub, representing the Cruddy Crew, 9U, defending national D2 champions. Got a good group of kids, put in a lot of hard work. You know what I mean? We just here to showcase our talent. You know what I mean? Let the people see what we got to offer. You know what I mean? We definitely coming off a tough loss a couple weeks ago up in New York. All I can say is we don't lose twice.
Right.
You
Just
feel
to make it official, y'all from Baltimore, correct?
Yes, sir.
We got Baltimore representation in this event, man.
Baltimore's finest.
Facts, man. They are champions, man. Do not get it twisted. Hey, man, tell a little bit of people about. Go ahead, Wayne.
No, you good, man. I'm sitting back and enjoying it. Coach, how long you been? How long you been on the sidelines?
You said how long?
Yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself, because I know there's so many people that's watching at home that probably, because it's out of order, they probably missed that info.
I've been coaching about 6 years. This is my 3rd year with that team. I had them since 6U. So for that, previously I was assistant coach with Coach Robert Johnson at 10-12, national championship coach. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, 9/11. I was playing with the older age brackets. This is my first rodeo down at the younger age brackets, but I've had a lot of success down there, and I plan on continue to have the same success.
No, that's right. As with so many people coming out of the COVID season, they gained players, they lost players. How would you feel your situation played out for you and Cruddy Crew headed into this season?
Well, I can say one thing. We took a few bumps. We lost a few kids, you know what I mean? But at the same time, more kids came in. And one of our famous sayings is, we don't coach talent, we coach kids. So at the end of the day,
I like
you know what I mean? We bring them in, we coach them up, and we compete.
The coaching's still there.
Absolutely.
The coaching's still there.
Nah, man.
Who you got back there with
so
you?
As you
introduce yourself, champ.
That's Robert Johnson.
Who's that?
Coach Robert Johnson on Facebook, man. Coach Sean, man. 2-time national champ. Secret Society.
What's up, bro? How you?
What's up, champ?
What's good, Coach?
What's going on with y'all?
Chilling, man.
Man, enjoying this kickoff. As you guys get ready to come into this game, I know with it being a preseason game and a huge event here in the DMV, again, it's a great honor to have a Baltimore represented as well. So now it's a full spectrum of teams around here. What are you looking to improve on, or what you see executed from your team as you go heading towards the regular season? Preseason, I know everybody looking to get the kinks and bugs out of the way, but what are you looking to see, established by your boys?
Pure domination. Pure domination. We coming with an aggressive smash mouth football mentality this year. Get out our way. That's all that thing. We ain't coming with nothing cute, nothing fancy. You know what I mean? We coming with a smash mouth, in your face mentality. That's all I want to see is execution from my kids.
I like the energy, coach.
Perfect
I like
execution.
I like the attitude.
There
I like
you
the
go.
energy, coach. Looking forward to seeing that mob, because one thing I do know, that just like a boy imitates the actions of his dad, your players react to the swag of their coaching staff. So you know what I'm saying? I like that.
Absolutely.
That's out that's out my own heart there, man. I like this. I like to see that. So I'm interested and real eager to see your mob, man, and see it come out on the field with them.
Man, tune in, man. You won't be let down, man.
Man, everybody
No, that's
will be
right.
tuned in, brother. Believe that. Put
Oh,
on the
yeah,
show.
no, we ain't playing preseason, regular season, man. We coming full throttle.
Right,
man,
my man.
straight
That's what
up.
I like to hear.
We don't know no other way.
That's what I like to hear, man. Hey, thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for being patient. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
You've been
No
trying
problem.
to get in for a minute, but thanks
I
for being
appreciate y'all
patient. Thanks
having
for
me.
joining us. No doubt, man. We're going to see y'all Saturday, bro.
All right,
Yes, sir.
Y'all be good, man.
You too, man.
No
All right,
doubt.
Rob.
Wow. So you got teams from all over representing. You got Pittsburgh in the building. You got VA in the building. You got Kansas City in the building. So, man, VA it never ends. 6 great games and immense matchups. Man, what a night. What a night, Commish.
Yeah, man. We had
It
a
doesn't get
lot of
much better
guests,
than
man.
this.
That's probably the most guests I've ever had on the show. Shout out to Wayne, man. I don't know how I could have done it without you. I was over here trying to produce
Come on,
the
man.
show and the host at the same time. But if I ain't had Wayne right there, man, I don't know what I'd have did. But shout out to the Voice Sports, man. Everything you do,
Come on.
man. You deserve your flowers, man. From here until the day you finish, man. You have been an excellent steward in our community, across the nation. You know what I'm saying? It's been a proud moment to see people coming to get you to host their events all across the world, man. It's an incredible feeling. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say salute to you, bro. You my guy.
Man, hey, look, we gonna ride till the wheels fall off. I love the planning, the preparation, everything that went into the structuring of this. If you want to look for executive producer credits, that man sitting right there, put this thing on ESPN quality. We gonna have a great time. And ladies and gentlemen, if you love the kickoff show, do not hesitate to cue this thing up on Saturday, because DMV Red Zone's gonna be hotter than fish grease. It's gonna be on like neck bones, and it's gotta be live in your living room. Do not make the mistake. If you're gonna watch it on your phone, that's cool. But if you do better, enjoying it on the big screen. My man puts it up there. Look at all the layouts, man.
Yeah, we did
This
this. We
thing
got
is
it done, man.
righteous.
It's kind of a 24-hour turnaround. We kind of thought of this idea the other day,
Hey.
the other morning. We got it done,
Hey,
though,
but
man.
you know what though?
It was
epic. And if everybody at home watching this, if you're not excited or geared up for Saturday, I don't know what's wrong with you. But I will say this regardless. I would like to see a representative from every team in the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia, Baltimore, come out and support this. Again, I know a lot of you may not have gotten your vaccinations. Put your masks on and come on out, watch your spacing. We getting ready to have a great time, because 6 great games of football at 4 quarters of pressure is what you're facing.
No doubt, man. Hey, just want to send a special shout out to all the coaches, all the team moms, all the admin that's involved with the games. Be safe, man. You know what I'm saying? And have a great game. Special salute to our special guest, Darion T. Green, the SEAL. Craig,
Wow.
current,
Yeah.
keep on drawing up your name, but AYF Craig, You know what I'm saying? You know who he
Carahuda,
is, my
yeah.
guy. You know what I mean?
Carahuda, my man.
My man Isaiah Fleming, top 100, man. He knows his people just like the SEAL. And also, last but not least, man,
Big
Jonah Woodland.
JW.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From Generation Next. Man, everybody for showing love. Man, it really touched me. You know what I'm saying? I don't ask a lot of people for anything, but when I ask for them to come on and represent their platforms on my show, man, they did not hesitate. They worked with me to get it done. We was testing their strings. A whole lot goes on in the production, but shout out to them, man. Salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all much.
You the man, bro. We always gonna be there for you.
Closes out, Wayne.
DMV Red Zone, Voice Sports, killer collaborations, 4 quarters of pressure. Shouts out to the Clock Boys Reloaded, all of the organizations involved. But I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you lock in. If you haven't gone to YouTube and hit DMV Red Zone, hit subscribe so you can get the notification when them games go live. And it is what it is. We gonna bring it to you the best in the biz. My man, Commish, excellent job, bro.
Thank you, sir. Excellent job. Wayne, the voice of Voice Sports Reporter. Follow all of his 15 pages, man. Voice Voice Origami. Everything voice. Just type in VOYCE and follow all of it. Y'all know what it is. Witness the evolution in youth sports coverage. Game on.
Hold up. Before we go, what's your pick? Don't creep out. What's your pick? You try to creep out on me.
All right.
You try to creep.
Pick them. I forgot to pick. I forgot to pick my bag. I got the Clock Boys. In
DMV Red Zone style.
I got the Clock Boys. Y'all already know that. It's TikTok, Kane Archer and them on the clock. But I like that guy. I like that team. You know what I'm saying? The young boy, Kane Archer, is the absolute stud. Their running back is a stud. They got a linebacker. I don't know his name. I ain't like my man Isaiah or DT. I be forgetting names, man. That's why I call you by a number or I give you a name and one style.
Right.
But I like what they got. I like what they got. But I still like my Clock Boys.
I think it was something interesting. It was something interesting that was brought up throughout the course of the conversation, and that was Kane Archer and them. While they came in, he has a receiving core around him that can get it done.
Facts.
Then on top of that, Watkins Express. Yeah, but he also said they had a lot of time to work with those receivers in prior walking into this. Not 2 or 3 weeks. They was in there working out all last year.
There's
some chemistry there in the passing game as far as check downs. So if Archer gets out on the edge, it's going to be interesting to see how the Hornets adjust to it. I'm excited for it, but because I'm calling the game, I'll never make a choice. We'll have to see you at the 50. We'll find out.
I'm picking the Clock Boys.
I'm always going to call it right down the middle.
Facts.
I got to call it right down the middle, baby.
But I like the Clock Boys. I ain't even
my
gonna tell
man.
you why. I'll tell you why on my stream. Y'all stay tuned, man.
Well, there you.
Y'all know what it is. Witness the evolution in youth sports coverage. Game on.
Killer collaborations. We out.
Live in your living room.